What if I told you the hair you lost 10 years ago isn't gone, it's just waiting for you to wake it up? And the key has been sitting in your kitchen this whole time. You've been sold expensive serums that promise miracles but deliver disappointment. Today, I'm going to show you something simpler, cheaper, and backed by science. But first, a warning. Some of the most popular hair treatments are actually making things worse. There's one combination in particular that suffocates your roots instead of reviving them. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to use, what to avoid, and how to unlock results you never thought possible. If you're new here, welcome to Healthy Lifestyle. Hit subscribe and the bell, you won't want to miss what comes next. Here's the truth no one tells you about hair loss. Most people assume once the hair is gone, the follicle is dead. But researchers have discovered something remarkable. In areas of thinning, the follicles aren't destroyed. They're miniaturized, shrunken, and starved, but they're still alive. Think of them as a garden during a drought. The seeds aren't dead, they're just waiting for the rain. So the real question isn't if your hair can come back, it's whether you can deliver the right nutrients in time. As we age, blood flow to the scalp can drop by nearly 40%. Those tiny capillaries that once carried oxygen and growth factors to your follicles are running at half capacity. Your hair isn't falling out, it's being starved. That's why topical oils are so powerful. When applied correctly, they bypass that sluggish circulation and feed your follicles directly. But only if you use the right oils in the right way at the right time. Let's start with what not to use. Oil number 1 is a warning. Coconut and castor oil mixed together. You've seen this combo everywhere, but here's the problem. Coconut oil has molecules too large to penetrate the scalp, and castor oil is thick and sticky. Together, they form a seal that blocks oxygen and traps debris. Instead of waking up your follicles, it suffocates them. Use these oils separately, sparingly, and never together. Now for the ones that actually work. Black seed oil, an ancient remedy finally validated by science. It contains thymoquinone, a compound that fights inflammation and helps block DHT, the hormone that shrinks follicles. But most people ruin it by microwaving it. Heat destroys the active compound. Instead, warm the bottle in a bowl of warm water for a few minutes. Apply a few drops per section, massage gently, and leave it for hours. Amla oil comes from the Indian gooseberry and is packed with vitamin C, the building block of collagen. Collagen is what holds your follicle together. When those walls weaken, hair thins. Amla is thick and sticky, exactly what you want. It clings to the scalp long enough to work. Mix 2 parts amla with 1 part jojoba and massage it in with firm circular motions. Studies show it can actually prolong the growth phase of your hair. Rosemary oil is your scalp's best pre-cleaner. Years of product buildup, hard water, and dead skin create a barrier that nothing can penetrate. Rosemary is lightweight and dissolves that barrier while boosting circulation. A 2015 study found it as effective as minoxidil, the active ingredient in Rogaine, after 6 months, with none of the irritation. Add a few drops to your shampoo twice a week or use it as a pre-wash treatment. Curry leaf oil is a regenerative powerhouse, but it must be made fresh. Take 15 to 20 fresh curry leaves, not dried, and gently heat them in a few tablespoons of coconut oil until the leaves darken. Let it cool, strain, and apply it that same night. The active compounds degrade within 48 hours, so freshness is everything. Curry leaves are rich in proteins that strengthen the follicle from the inside. And finally, the one that makes people pause: onion juice. A clinical study tested onion juice on patients with patchy hair loss. After just 6 weeks of twice-daily application, over 87% saw measurable regrowth. Why? Sulfur. Onions are loaded with it. Sulfur stimulates collagen, improves blood flow, and clears the scalp of microbes that block growth. Grate half an onion, strain the juice, and apply it to a clean scalp. The smell fades in 30 minutes. Leave it on for an hour before washing. Timing matters more than you think. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., your body enters peak cellular repair mode. Hair follicles are among the most active tissues during this window. Applying your oils 30 minutes before bed allows for maximum absorption. Morning application is far less effective. Your scalp is exposed to sweat, friction, and environmental toxins all day. Now for your 30-day plan. For the first week to 10 days, you may notice increased shedding. Don't panic. That's the purge phase. Old, weak hairs being pushed out to make room for stronger ones. If you stop now, you lose everything. Push through. And rotate your oils. Your scalp needs variety, just like your diet. 5 mistakes that kill your results. Applying oil to a dirty scalp. Not massaging long enough. Aim for 4 minutes. Using too much oil, applying heat after oiling. And expecting results in 2 weeks. Follicle regeneration takes a minimum of 90 days. Be patient, stay consistent, and trust the process. Your hair isn't gone. It's waiting. And now you know exactly how to reach it. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. It helps Healthy Lifestyle reach more people who need this message. And share it with someone who's ready to wake up their hair.